Hello there, hi. I've just gotten back into collecting action figures, or I'm kind of looking to get back into collecting action figures. I just got a big delivery of bits and pieces, so I just wanted to do like a little unboxing thing. This isn't really my usual content. I usually do like talking about video games and movies and general kind of nerdy, geeky stuff. Yeah, I just thought I'd go through some of these things, and I'll show you what I got and explain why I got it and so on and so forth. I got these from Star Action Figures, which is like a UK retailer. This isn't sponsored, but they were really good prices and stuff, so check them out if you're in the UK, I guess. I might do some more action figure stuff in the future, maybe little bits and pieces, as and when, we'll see. So yeah, just trying stuff out. Okay, so starting off, I've got a few Batman related things, so I'll start with those first. We've got this NECA action figure from Batman Returns, Catwoman action figure. Nice box. This is their cloth figure range, clothed figures, which basically means that they have like soft materials on them to emulate the clothing. So they've actually got like fabric on the figure there overlaid on the body. Now I don't usually go in for this type of like cloth figure because at this scale it can often look a bit strange. You also run the risk of it damaging over time and getting quite easily damaged. Can limit articulation, stuff like that. So I don't usually go in for that sort of thing, but I do really like Batman Returns. It's probably one of my favorite Batman movies. Well, definitely one of my favorite Batman movies. Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman is definitely my favorite iteration of the character in live action. Good head sculpts from the looks of it, especially that one. That one looks really good. In hand, it does look really nice. I got to say, the material on the costume there, you can see it's not plastic. It's actual fabric, like a faux latexy thing, I suppose. So I'm interested to see what it's like out of the package and see how it holds up. But yeah, that's my first one that I got. It's a new one. That one. I've collected a lot of NECA figures over the years. They're very high quality. They're always very good stuff. Keeping with Batman, we're going to go over to McFarlane Toys with this DC Multiverse version of the Scarecrow from Batman Begins. Just readjusting the camera and bits there. Ever since I was a kid and I saw Batman Begins, I've always been obsessed with the Scarecrow. He's probably my favourite Batman villain, and I've always wanted a version of him from the movie, and this one looks like a really good one. I love the eye detail there, the eyes coming through the mask. It doesn't come with many accessories by the looks of things, just looks like he comes with a stand and some alternate hands, and seems to be some sort of collectible card in the back there. But yeah, McFarlane Toys, I mean, if you collect action figures, you'll know them. Very good stuff. I've got a few McFarlane Toys, other lines, I think. Yeah, this one was definitely one I had to get. One of my favourite characters and one of my favourite depictions of the character. So that's exciting. Like that a lot. Just noticed it says here, actually, it says Platinum Edition. I don't know what that means exactly. As I say, I'm just getting back into action figure collecting, so I've kind of been out of the loop for a few years. And I only say that because this one has a big old logo that says Gold Label Collection. Again, not sure what that means, what that indicates, but this is one that I had to get alongside the Scarecrow when I saw it for sale. This is the Demon Batman. So in the movie, it's the scene where Batman administers the toxin, the fear toxin, gives Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane, a taste of his own medicine, and he starts hallucinating this crazy looking Batman. And yeah, he does look pretty crazy. This looks really nice, actually. I really like this variant. Comes with a lot of accessories as well, which is nice. Really makes me want to get a normal Batman Begins Batman as well now. But yeah, I had to get this one. Thought it would look great next to the Scarecrow. So yeah, that's a really cool one. I like that. That's all for the Batman stuff. The rest that I have, I'm pretty sure, are all Marvel Legends, Marvel related stuff. So we'll start with this one, which is the Marvel Legends series Doctor Strange, specifically from Multiverse of Madness there. Interestingly, I'm just realizing it says this is a part of their Build-A-Figure range. I believe Marvel Legends actually invented the concept of a Build-A-Figure range, where you'd get individual parts of an action figure in each action figure in a wave, and you could put them all together at the end of the wave, having collected all the parts, and build an entirely extra new figure. But looking at this, it doesn't look like he has any parts for said character, so that's a bit strange. Strange, yes, indeed. But yeah, that's the character apparently that you can make. It's the big bull man. I remember him from the movie, and this is the other characters in the range. I really like Doctor Strange, and I really like the second movie. It's directed by Sam Raimi, so maybe that's why. But I do like Doctor Strange. He's one of my favorite MCU superheroes, so I wanted to get him. And the face sculpt on this is crazy good. Look at that. That is absolutely just Benedict Cumberbatch in miniature form. So really cool. This is, I'd imagine, after they introduced their facial scanning technology to scan the actors' likenesses and put them in miniature action figure form. So that is obviously paying dividends. Keeping with the MCU, just for the moment, we have MJ from Spider-Man No Way Home. I just saw Brand New Day, and it was really good. I really, really liked it. I saw Brand New Day, really liked it. Got the Brand New Day Spider-Man from Marvel Legends, so I thought I had to grab an MJ if I could find one, and luckily she was there. She was on sale. So face sculpt is pretty good. The likeness is looking decent. I'm not sure if I would have pegged that as Zendaya if I had not known who this character was, but it's all right. The costume looks good as well. That all looks accurate. Comes with the little cube, the plot device in the movie. But yeah, I had to get her to put next to my MCU Spider-Man. I do like MJ. Next up, we have Jean Grey from the X-Men. Not sure if this is a Marvel Legends line. It doesn't seem to say that. Marvel Comics, is that their specific line? Obviously, this is Jean Grey, famous X-Man or X-Woman. Again, I saw Brand New Day, and I liked the Jean Grey from that movie, and I have a lot of nostalgia for those original X-Men movies. So I hope that they release a Jean Grey from the Brand New Day. But I thought I'd pick up one of these classic kind of comic book Jean Greys. Not entirely sure which version this is or where she's from. I really, really like this head sculpt with the hair and everything. That looks really, really cool. This is a bit strange, this mask and everything. Bit odd. Not sure I'll display it like that, but yeah, cool figure. I like it. Classic Jean Grey. Another one from this seemingly this Marvel Comics line. Here we have the Spider-Man Mysterio. This was always one of my favourite villain designs when I was a kid. I just really dig this fantasy look, and you can probably tell from the figures that I've shown. And that's kind of where I my interest lies, in these sort of almost fantasy styled characters. A little bit of mysticism and whatnot going on. But I always found Mysterio such a fun looking character with his big orb head. Looks like a big scrying orb or something. Cool stuff. So yeah, I had to get him because I since I was a kid, just obsessed with this design. And this one's cool because it has an alternate head for his like normal human persona, but it also has a cool skull. Look at that. And some cool accessories. So that's interesting. Yeah, cool figure. Really, really like this. Love the classic Spider-Man logo there. Like that a lot. This is a Marvel Legends, actually. This is another Legends. This is the character of Hallows' Eve. Now, confession, I actually have no idea who this character is. I have absolutely no familiarity with this character. But I saw the character and I just fell in love with this design. I really, really dig this kind of Halloween-y, spooky design. Again, you're kind of getting the general gist of my tastes in terms of design and aesthetic here, which will continue to the next and final figure, actually. Shares quite a lot in common with this one, but yeah, I did a little bit of research on the character, and she is like an anti-hero. She has these masks which give her special powers. She's obviously very Halloween-y themed and designed, and she's part of a superhero gang, I believe, that goes around and hunts vampires, from what I'm aware. So it's kind of a, oh look, she's got like the pumpkins on her shoulders there. That's really cool. Yeah, it kind of gives me very like 90s like Buffy vibes, this whole situation. So yeah, I just really kind of fell in love with this design and this look of this character. Really love it, and Halloween is not too far off, so I thought that would be a cool one. So yeah, I really like that. I really think that's cool. Might have to check out some of her comic appearances. And then finally, and I do mean finally, last but not least, is the Hobgoblin. This is back to the Marvel Comics line by the looks of things. Just so cool. And again, you know, very much up my street with this kind of Halloween-y colour scheme and the orange and the blue. This is the Hobgoblin, obviously based on a specific design. Oh, there's some other characters in this range. That's a nice classic symbiote look for Spider-Man there. Hobgoblin was like a successor to the Green Goblin. He was apparently less insane. I remember him mostly from the cartoon series. He featured quite heavily in that. To be honest, I think I do like Hobgoblin more than the Green Goblin, which is saying something. But I think I just love the orange, like very Halloween-y look for this character. Comes with his glider as well, which is so cool. They packaged that in as well. Fun fact about the Hobgoblin as well is that in one of the iterations of the character, at least in the comic series, the alter ego of the Hobgoblin is Ned Leeds, who is the best friend of Peter Parker currently in the MCU. So that's quite a fun little tidbit of information, isn't it? I don't think they're going that route with Ned in the MCU by the looks of things. But yeah, again, one of my favourite Spider-Man villains, so definitely had to get him. Really cool looking. Really like that. So yeah, that's all the figures that I've got recently. Maybe went a bit overboard. In the future, I might sort of do more like updates on collection stuff, maybe look at some more figures and do little reviews and stuff. I don't really know, maybe it'll be more of a shorts thing. Not too sure, just thought I'd do an unboxing for these guys now. Just one of those many hobbies that I have and interests. If you're interested in film and nerdy stuff in general, please check out the channel and maybe subscribe and like the video and all that good stuff. If you're interested in this kind of nonsense like I am, then yeah, come join me and I'll catalogue my findings. Going to start using my Instagram a bit more as well, so probably be posting some pictures of these guys and some other bits in my collection. So if you want to go follow that, I'll put it in the description below. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and have a good day. See you later.